Hey there, it's me Dan, and in this video I want to talk about why you should take herbs. What are the benefits? What's the point? What's the purpose? So in particular, I'll be talking about what I like to call performance herbs. And so those are herbs that increase your performance in some way. And so I'll start off with an example. In bodybuilding or exercise fitness, people exercise and then they take in foods to help them build up their muscle tissue. You know, typically that's things like protein and carbohydrates and some fats for the cellular growth. And that's all sort of very well understood, that you exercise and that stimulates the tissue to want to grow, and then you need to supply the material in order to allow the new tissue to actually grow, the new muscle tissue. And that's the case for muscle tissue, but of course there are many different types of tissues, organs, glands, hormones, and neurotransmitters in your body. And that's what herbs can really help you build. So instead of being just the building blocks for just muscle tissue or just supplying the fuel to run these different systems the way normal food is, herbs are able to actually deeply nourish these different important systems in order to grow your organs, glands, hormones, and neurotransmitters, nervous system tissue, brain tissue, all those things. And that obviously has tremendous benefit. If you're producing better hormones, you're obviously able to do more, you'll feel better, your performance will be increased in a huge variety of ways. And it's really a shame that there isn't more of an understanding and a focus on the fact that there are substances out there, natural substances like these herbs, that can actually help increase the levels of hormones and neurotransmitters, improve glandular function, and things like that. You know, instead of injecting artificial hormones into the body, what about actually building up the hormonal system? And I think in that way, the herbs I'm talking about are really sort of a missing piece of the puzzle here for self-development and growth. You know, someone could do all the stimulation of the hormonal system, for example, but if they don't have the actual materials required to really build it back up, then they're just not going to go anywhere. So in this way, the herbs can really facilitate the busting through of plateaus. So often people think that they're in a plateau just because they keep doing the same thing and don't keep getting the same results back. Their growth level's off. That's the plateau. And you know, so they'll try to just keep bashing their head against the wall over and over, just trying to do more of it and do more of it, and they might get a little bit more growth, but really the key is to work on a new path, a new track. Find your limiting factor. And for many people, their limiting factor isn't the obvious stuff that they've already been doing, but it's something new and a different track in the bodily system. So for instance, there are people who might have a smaller muscle than others, but they're actually stronger. Their smaller muscle is stronger than someone else's bigger muscle. And that could be for a multitude of reasons, but in this example, we'll say it's because they have a stronger nervous system. So if the person with the larger muscles is wanting to get actually stronger, one thing they can do is look to improve their nervous system strength and health. And so there's a huge variety of herbs that can benefit all sorts of different bodily systems and functions. But I just wanted to really highlight and hone in on this concept of nourishing, feeding, and providing building blocks for these other bodily systems that don't really get much attention, even though they're really what sort of fuel and run the body at the deeper level. A lot of times we have sort of the surface outward focus, which is good and important, but it's also important to remember what's behind that and what's keeping that going. So hopefully this you'll find this to be a useful concept that you can employ within your own life, and If you have any ideas of how you like to build and nourish your system at a deeper level, post in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.